a very interesting day because a fellow by the name of Bernie Sanders introduced another person by the name of Hillary Clinton. Now, why is this so interesting? Let's think for a second. Bernie Sanders ran against special interests. He ran against Wall Street. He ran against money in politics. He ran against the TPP. He ran against NAFTA. He ran against the Iraq War. He ran against the intervention in Libya. He basically ran against every single thing that Hillary Clinton is for and has been for her entire life. What it tells us, folks, is that the system is rigged from top to bottom. And there are now millions of folks, decent, hardworking, patriotic people in the Democratic Party who have been completely, totally cut out of the process. Because they don't want the Trans-Pacific Partnership. They don't want to have unfair trade deals. They don't want global corporations to run our lives. They don't want big banks to be more important than real flesh and blood human beings. They don't believe that our whole country should be owned by the person with the biggest checkbook. And yet, they've now been forced to have a nominee who believes in all of those things. So today is an important day. It's an important day because the curtain was lifted. Now people see that all the rhetoric about dethroning special interests, all the rhetoric about giving people control in the Democratic primary was all a big hoax. Because, folks, Hillary Clinton is the face of special interests in America. Hillary Clinton has devoted her career to empowering special interests at your expense. Hillary Clinton believes that the worth of a voter is measured by the size of their bank account. But all of us here today believe the worth of a voter is measured by what is in their heart, not what is in their bank. And we welcome into our party every decent person with a good heart who only wants to raise up the standard of living for their community, who only wants to raise up the standard of living for their children, who only wants to have a country where all people have a chance to get ahead. That is the heart and soul and essence of what democracy is all about. It's about empowering voters, whether they be laid-off factory workers, whether they be workers displaced by guest worker programs, whether they be people who have been left out to die because they can't get care at the VA. All decent people are entitled to a vote, they are entitled to representation, and folks, they are entitled to have a country that puts their needs first, and there is one man, and you know his name, who will guarantee that in our country, Americans always come first. And that man's name is Donald J. Trump.